St. Michael's Place. Always a pleasure to get to come out and visit with some of the new staff. And this month we're featuring Amanda Plumley to the program, and welcome.
Thank you.
We always do a lot of great things at St. Michael's Place, and one of the most interesting things that we do when we get here is find out about the people who are employed here, what they do, where they came from, where they've been. Amanda, tell us a little bit about you. Tell us a little bit about growing up and being a youngster. Tell us all about you.
My dad was military. I grew up on the West Coast, graduated high school in Kansas, went to nursing school there, came to Pocahontas and finished nursing school, and got my RN, and came into, first of all, med-surg nursing, and then worked for the state as a nursing home surveyor.
Okay.
And then when I surveyed here, they asked me to come work here.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's interesting. Well, talk a little bit about your job here at St. Michael's. What's the job title, and what does the job title entail?
Okay. I'm the MDS coordinator, and basically what that means is there's some regulated assessments that have to be done on all the residents for Medicare and Medicaid, since we've agreed to receive those monies.
Okay.
And I originate those assessments, do the majority of the assessment. With the rest of the staff, they have portions of it, and we send it in for basically billing.
Let me ask you this. You talked about being a surveyor.
Yes.
Tell me what you were calling on nursing homes, correct?
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about that job and how that job transpired into this job.
Okay. There's a set of federal regulations. The nursing homes are actually the third most regulated entity in the United States after nuclear power plants and NASA.
Wow. Wow.
So that job, we take those federal regulations and we go into the nursing homes and make sure that they comply with all the regulations.
So are you sitting across the desk opposite of that now?
Yes.
Is that what you're doing? And
Yes.
then when somebody who took your job comes in to see you, then you've worked it on this end and now you're working it on the other end.
Correct.
Tell me a little bit about the fun about working here. I mean, and I know it's a lot of fun. We do a lot of interviews out
Yes.
here, and I've never interviewed anybody that says, it's a job, and I just
It's not a
get
job
check.
here.
It's not a job. Tell us about that.
It's a family. We
Yeah.
have one of the greatest teams here ever. We've got Catherine, who's a wonderful administrator. Mindy works social services with the residents. And we've got just a fabulous team.
Tell us about Pocahontas, Arkansas, and what you like about Pocahontas.
I like the fact that my parents are there.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing. My children get to be raised close to my parents.
Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate you taking time to come visit with us and talk about the great things that are going on at St. Michael's Place. I know you guys do a wonderful job out here. And what's the most important part of the job that you do? What's the most important part that you do?
The most important, I try to make the residents' lives better.
Wow.
On a day-to-day basis, I may be doing the paperwork, but they're my family. They're what keep us going here.
That's great. Amanda Plumley at St. Michael's Place, and she's got a very difficult job here in the paperwork itself when it's the third most regulated thing in the United States of America.
Yes,
and just as a kind of a kicker from the side note, when we were here to film just a couple of weeks ago, we couldn't get it done because there were some folks here that was a little bit more important than what I was bringing to the table at the day.
We had state surveyors.
Thank you so much for visiting with us.
Thank you.
St. Michael's Place in Newport.